Speaking of performers, I heard a great rendition of Gulfstream in San Antonio with SOLI Chamber Ensemble. And I was curious, this sort of spawned a piece that's going to be premiered in a couple of weeks here called Overland Dream. Would you tell us a little bit about this new piece and how it came about?
Okay, I'd be glad to. I wrote Gulfstream. This is a piece that I wrote, not knowing who was going to play it, and I sent it to Florida State University Festival, and they accepted it. And it was picked up by a young, very ambitious, brilliant chamber ensemble called In Hockey, and they were playing it all around. And then I put a sound clip on my website, and SOLI was doing a concert based, including Texas composers, the infamous Texas concert. That was a lot of fun, by the way. And Stephanie Kay heard it, and she sent me an email, and told me about the concert, and I said, well, this is great. And then, of course, I came down, and I heard SOLI perform the piece just wonderfully. In the meantime, I had gotten a commission from the Texas Music Teachers Association for the commission composer for 2011. And I wasn't sure what I was going to write. So I was driving back from San Antonio after this marvelous experience hearing SOLI play Gulfstream, and I said, that's the group I want to write for, and I want to write another piece for that instrumentation because I just find it so full of potential and colorful.
Yeah, it's a fairly new ensemble. It's sort of like wind ensembles and whatnot. That it's really Messiaen. There was a Hindemith piece before, not as well known, and of course the big Messiaen quartet for the time is sort of like one of the cornerstones that sort of then inspired composers to do other pieces. When you're running for returning to a genre like this, is it fun or is it a challenge to deal with the same sort of instrumentations, whether it's a piano concerto or a quartet, or if you do another guitar sonata or a guitar piece? Is that sort of fun? Say, I can do this time, or oh, I've already done this, I can't do that again.
Yeah, it is a challenge to write a piece for the same instrumentation that you've recently written a piece for. And I found this with Overland Dream. I said, I can't do that. I did that in Gulfstream. I can't do that. But it was great in a way because it forced me to think outside the box, if you will. In ways that I was comfortable, with that I had to move beyond that. So there's got to be another way to do this, that I haven't done. So hopefully you'll hear a lot of new gestures in Overland Dream.
Oh, cool. What are you running right now? What's the ink drying on, or what's the computer saving these days?
The ink is drying on 5 preludes for piano. And I'm writing these for Leonel Morales, who was the pianist in the piano concerto, the double concerto this year. And so I've just pretty much finished with those. I'm getting ready to send those out. Still it's kind of going over, but they're short preludes, about 3 minutes each. And it's funny. I haven't written. I play piano, but I only have 2 piano pieces in my repertoire. One from 1981 called Sonatina, and this one. So it's been a few years. So I guess it's come full circle in that way. It's time for another piano piece.
Oh, cool.